Yo guys, what is up? Welcome back to some more Zero Hour. Today we have Boycah against Sexiie on Jungle Wolf. It's actually a really fun, pretty unique map. We've got GLA, is it GLA? GLA Stealth in the bottom right for Sexiie, and in the top left we've got Vanilla China for Boycah. A little bit of an unfortunate army situation there for Boycah. I think they chose random, so I think this is just a normal ladder game. Might be wrong, might be from a tournament or something, but either way we've got China versus Stealth. So let's see what Boycah is able to do with this. Sexiie is throwing down a tunnel and an arms dealer, pretty standard, nothing special there. And we've got an arms dealer, sorry, not an arms dealer, I've got, that would be special if he was throwing another arms dealer down, but he's actually throwing down a second supply and a tunnel. An aggressive truck from Boycah trying to clear out the center. Boycah actually choosing not to do anything in the center. He's actually going for a hijacker instead. No tunnels in the center, which is really strange. Usually you would see like at least one or two tunnels here, but instead Sexie's going for the right side. Actually, you know what? The sides there, I would rather have them two plateaus than the middle any day, because there is a good chunk of 30k there, and a good chunk of 30k there, plus these two turrets here help you kill this oil and clear it out. So yeah, I would rather have those. So actually going for the center is not always the best option. Hijacker is gonna have a lucky day and get the flamer. I thought Sexiie wasn't paying attention then for a second, and the flamer was going to be able to run over the hijacker, but the hijacker has been captured, and now Boycah is on the retreat with the dozer. A little bit unfortunate for him. I'd just like to see a flame wall there. Just put the flame wall there and just completely deny that. The outpost, really bad micro there from Boycah, is going to go down, and the dozer's back in the mix now too. The dozer's going to take quite a bit of damage, but I'd just like to see the flame wall just completely deny that. There's like a little bit of a choke point there, so you can just deny it. There is a flamer over here as well, and the quad and a tunnel has managed to take that out. Boycah is managing to secure a little bit of the center, but also Sexie's been allowed into the center as well. Sexie's managed to kill the GAT that was there. Another GAT going down for Boycah. So this has actually been a really successful hijack, and not only have you stolen an enemy tank, so you've taken the flamer off him, that's -1 flamer. Then he killed the outpost, then he's killed 2 GATs. That's 4 units taken out. And then on top of that, Sexie's actually got the flamer as well. So it's a massive difference. Sexiie capturing another flamer there as well. It's going to cause even more havoc. There is a Battle Master out now for Boycah, so he's going to be able to shut that down pretty soon. Sexie's now expanding all over the map, which is exactly the situation you don't want to be in as Vanilla China. You don't want to let tunnels get up everywhere, because it's going to be really hard to clear them all out, especially as Vanilla China. Never mind if it was like tank or something, it might be a little bit easier, but with Vanilla China, is that a little bit more difficult. So the Flame Wall Dragon Tank is going to be denied. We've got plenty of RPGs here for Sexiie. A little bit brave sending them forward, because I'm going to take like 1 or 2 GATs or a Flamer to take out all of them. Here comes the GAT as well, so I think this is a bit of a bad mistake from Sexiie. He's losing loads of RPGs here for absolutely nothing, and he's not even paying attention either. Just going to lose all of them for nothing. I think he's paying attention over here, and that's why. But you never really want to pop out all the RPGs and just waste it like that. That's like a full bus worth of RPGs, so a big mistake there from him. It was looking really good for him from him so far, but yeah, that little bit wasn't the greatest. So Flamer has got in and cleared out that supply for Sexiie, and has actually now really awkwardly secured itself behind the supply dock with a flame wall. So Boycah is going to engage this middle tunnel. There are quite a few quads out there. We've got 4 quads and still 2 RPGs. And 2 RPGs going to go in there. There's going to be 3 RPGs surrounded inside a garrison, surrounded by 4 quads. It's going to be not the easiest thing to break through for Vanilla China. We've got Boycah now on a propaganda center and a barracks. Going to be seeing a Black Lotus out, no doubt. The quad's taking out the flamers, but very slowly though. That flamer was alive for absolutely ages. That one there had a bit of a bad angle on the hill. Wasn't able to kill the Wasn't able to kill the quads. We've got another flamer here, harassing Sexie's second supply. Actually, he's not doing really much. It looks like he's going to probably be killing the workers, but it's actually just a little bit off. It's not killing the workers quite. And Sexiie is now paying attention over here. It's big engagement. So actually quite a few quads going down there. And that's quite an important engagement. We've got Inferno cannons out for Boycah now. That's going to make the tier 1 units of GLA have a real hard time trying to kill the Infernos. So yeah, Boycah's doing a pretty good job, all things considered. At like the 2 or 3 minute mark when Sexiie had tunnels all over the place, Boycah's actually caused quite a bit of damage. He's now also got a Lotus captured both artillery platforms here and also the oil there. I do feel this army is a little bit thin and a little bit weak though. That flamer is really low there. We've got a Vet2 Gat and a Battlemaster and an ECM with a few Infernos, but I'm not quite convinced that is enough. It's like one bus is going to wreck all of that, for example. Saying that though, Boycah has managed to clear out a Nether tunnel. Where's Lotus? Lotus is a little bit slow. Shaz captured that artillery platform. I'd like to see them things captured a little bit quicker from Boycah. Boycah needs to play a bit quite flawless now, because once Sexiie gets onto like buses and stuff, it's going to be really hard for him to win. Sexiie is on 3 supplies, remember, whereas Boycah is on 2 supplies and going to be mined out soon too. This is where I think the army's a little bit thin. These few units though that are going to go down, but they just have to survive long enough so that to allow the Infernos to cause enough damage. But I mean, Jarman's taking out one of the Infernos, and now the other Infernos can't create the firestorm, so they're not going to cause enough damage. So then the Infernos are going to go down. The ECM's going to be picked off. The ECM's now dead, but the Inferno cannons rather, are going to run away. One is going to be picked off, and the other one is going to escape. Quite expensive losses though, 1100 apiece. They're not cheap at all. We've got a tunnel going down for Sexiie in the base of Boycah, right by his second supply. And artillery is on Sexie's third supply, combined with the carpet bomb. That's actually going to completely destroy the supply. So Sexie's back on 2 supplies. So Boycah actually economically at the moment it should be ahead, I'd say, because he's got the two oils. But Sexiie has got some plans of his own with a tunnel in Boycah's base. Inferno cannon goes down again. Gats are going to go down. The supply's gone down. The 2 trucks have gone down. And Sexie's actually going to leave his army to remain in the base of Boycah. Despite his tunnel going down, he's just going to sacrifice his units to kill the base of Boycah, which, to be honest, is not a bad idea against vanilla China. Killing the base is not actually such a bad idea. So you get all the XP from killing the buildings, which is probably more than killing a few quads and killing a few buses and whatever. But saying that, actually Boycah's doing a pretty good job at holding on against this. The mines actually are going to pay off there, and the quads are going to go down. So actually that attack didn't actually do much. If it had killed like the propaganda center and the barracks there, and held on a little bit longer, then that would have been worth it. But I don't think it was worth it actually. Oh, and lucky for Boycah, airfield stopped on 99%. I don't know why he's building it there anyway. It's a little bit of a weird spot, right where the enemy is. You know the enemy's in this corner, so why would you build an airfield there? It's just going to be revealed. Boycah needs to establish his second supply. Lotus is going to capture these artillery platforms, or at least one of them. The bus is going to come in though, and it's just the bus's main goal there is just to kill the Inferno cannons, because the Inferno cannons are the damage dealing things. The bus is actually going to go down, but loads of the stuff is going to go down there. Got 3 or 4 units going down for Boycah, but the artillery platform is now captured. But it's going to cause a bit of damage to these quads. The quads actually will probably survive. The artillery platform is just more annoying than anything. It's not like massive damage dealing, but it's more annoying. It kind of thins your army out with like the HP and stuff. Got a mine drop coming in for Boycah right in front of the tunnel. Sexiie, if you wanted to, could just clear that out with the workers, and I think he is going to do exactly that. Just place the worker there, or press L to use the landmine thing. landmine clearing thing. Black market going down for Sexiie. I would prefer to see it tucked right in the back of his base rather than here, which has been under attack for most of the game. Rather than make it there, you want to be building it kind of in the back of your base where it's nice and safe. So Boycah is now on 2 oils, 2 supplies versus a GLA Stealth on 4 supplies and almost 2 black markets. Got another flamer here, but it's not close enough. It's not even remotely close enough. We've got a bomb truck from Sexiie. He's going to try and kill the flamer. The flamer, well, Boycah is aware of it. Instead, he's flaming this side. But the bomb truck is actually going to go for the oil. It's going to go for the oil, I think. Kills the oil. That's one way to kill an oil. Very rarely do you see that, but we in 0 hour games recently, we're seeing everything that you don't normally see. We're seeing it. Sexie's whole army there was completely obliterated. Tunnel has gone down as well. Supply has now gone down. Command center is very slowly being killed as well, so Boycah should be pretty... Whoa. Boycah is not taking any chances on this side with defense, as he is like got the US military budget to defend this side. Realizing that he's going to need more power to support them Gatling cannons. But yeah, 2 bunkers. I'm not sure how full they are. 2 bunkers with 2 RPGs in both of them. And the 2 gas. Pretty heavy on the defense on that side. Taking no chances whatsoever. So Boycah has actually cleared out this top right hand side supply. So you can tell by that defense that Boycah is not going to be showing any more aggression towards this side. Instead, he's going to try and expand to the top right, I would say. Boycah's going crazy with the bunkers now. I don't know if it's a little bit too much, because you don't want to try and out-camp a GLA Stealth. Because the GLA is always going to win. The black markets are much better than hackers, so... But, I mean, we'll see what's going to happen. Artillery is coming in, and this is why I wouldn't have built that black market there. I don't think that was cancelled. I don't think it was. Supply has gone down, but yeah, that's why I wouldn't have built it there. If it was tucked nice and safe back there, it would have been completed by now. It would have been bringing in money. You wouldn't have lost 2,500. ECM's a little bit out of place. Always see them being sent forward in engagements, and the ECMs are being picked off for exactly that. A massive expensive loss there. 3,300 wasted right there, but the MiGs did quite a decent strike, but I think that, did they only kill like 2 quads? I think they only killed like 2 quads. So actually it wasn't the greatest. I'd like to see Sexiie collect that scrap, because it makes the quads, when they're not vetted, it makes them a lot more powerful. But Sexie's choosing to ignore that for the time being. Sexie's on 800. Boycah on 2,100, but I'm not sure what Boycah is trying to do by bunkering yourself in. It reminds me of kind of the new players when they play like free-for-all and they just kind of bunker in. What is he hoping to achieve from this? Bunkering in against the GLA is going to get you nowhere. So Lotus is in the back of the base of Sexiie. Sexie's going the wrong way to try and find the Lotus. But Sexie's actually bringing 1 radar truck back, so you should find that now. Mines have killed 1 of the radar vans. That's actually a really smart mine drop. That's actually very, very smart, because now you might actually be able to capture something. The MiGs are coming in and doing a strike on the black market. So 1 black market is going to go down to the hole at least. That was actually a really, really smart mine drop. Very rare you see something like that. Lotus is going to get tucked right in the back. Try and capture the supply. It is going to go down now. Probably, you could say that was probably worth it. I think he killed like 1 quad and he's captured the war factory. Or forced the war factory to be sold. But I don't know what Boycah is trying to achieve, because... actually, he does have that 3rd supply now, so that actually might be so bad. But rather than like... Is there any need for that GAT? That's 1,200. Is there any need for that bunker when you kind of got this garrisoned? Not 100%. Do you really need all of that? And the mines as well? It's like way too heavy on the defense. He's not going to have enough money now to Well, maybe he'll still win, but in my opinion, he's not going to have enough money to try and close out this game. He's lost both oils in the middle now as well. So economically, Sexie's ahead because of the markets. But Boycah is picking him off. 2 black markets have gone down there as well. I don't know why they weren't tucked in the back, because it would have been easier to defend. 2 black markets right next to each other there as well. Got another bomb truck. That's actually going to become a dozer, not a battleship like we've seen in a previous game. In the Rage vs Exile game and Melting Snow, where he made the battleships. It's one of the most epic replays of all time, just because we've never seen the battleships before. Let's see if this bomb truck is going to have any luck. What is he going to go for? The MiGs have spotted it anyway. Was he going to go for the turret there, I think? The artillery platform? Because that's the annoying thing, because it's in an annoying position. Because you kind of have to like get right up close to it, and that bunker's going to be able to help it. But Boycah's defense here is just way too much. I think that supply center can be sold. Actually, both of them supply centers can be sold, but Boycah's just heavy MiGs at the moment. But one wrong move with the MiGs, and the tunnels are going to be able to pop out some quads and take out all of these MiGs very, very quickly. Do have a Lotus tucked back there. Bus is going to be taken out by the MiGs, and a quad is going to be taken out as well. But I mean, it's alright having loads of MiGs, but when there's a few tunnels scattered around here, how are you going to kill these back here? It's going to be hard for him to deal with, so we'll see how Boycah... If Boycah wins, then maybe I stand corrected, maybe this is the new meta, but I think this is way too overkill on the defense. It's got heavy mines on pretty much everything as well, so it's a massive, massive investment. Would it not be better to have a load of like flame tanks out now, or overlords, ECM, stuff like that? It's going to be a lot easier to win the game than having mines. Mines do not win games. But I mean, let's see. If Boycah wins, I'll be impressed. It's got plenty of MiGs out now for Boycah. I think there is 8 there. Yeah, I think there's 8. All the MiGs coming in now. Gonna hit the black markets. And I think those black markets will go down. All the MiGs survive, I think. Another black market going down. But these black markets here have survived. That one's down to the hull. And that one is very, very badly damaged. But Sexie's going to be on the lookout now for this. Actually, he's popped all of his stuff already. I would imagine Sexie's going to be on the lookout for these MiG strikes now. Boycah's now mined out, so anything from this point, Boycah's not going to have much money. It looks like he's making an internet center, and he's going to make some hackers. Actually, not a bad position. Markets have now been both destroyed. Is that one going to be destroyed? Yeah, nice for Boycah there. 1 MiG going to be picked off though, or 2 MiGs rather. I'm not sure how many MiGs are remaining now. Actually, 1's there as well. That's pretty badly damaged. So we've got 6 MiGs out now for Boycah. Plenty of quads out for Sexiie, and the 6 MiGs is not enough to deal with them. 1 wrong move with them MiGs, and all of them quads are going to take out them MiGs nice and easy. And that'll just be GG right there. So it's all in kind of Boycah's hands. He's got to be really, really careful right here. Very, very dangerous flying over these stealth tunnels. Of course, he doesn't know where the stealth tunnels are. Boycah actually stealing some cash there. So he's got 955 now. Did he steal 1,000? He has to have stolen 1,000. Maybe he spent some straight away, or maybe he didn't collect the full 1,000. I wasn't watching the exact moment when he stole it. So hackers are being produced. Going inside the internet center. Got 585 for Boycah. 1,100. A load of stealth quads. The way Boycah could actually do a massive successful attack here is wait for Sexiie to be out of position, or like close to the base or whatever, engaging some of these bunkers that he's built, and a really nicely timed mine strike with carpet and EMP artillery, so any support power really that can deal damage. And that might wreck this army. And then once that army is wrecked, Sexie's not got very much at all. I mean, he's only got like 2 quads behind this. Some MiGs being taken out there. Sexiie is on the bounty. So everything that he kills, he's getting a little bit more money for it. We've got a tunnel going down. I wonder if we look at the map from this way, can it fool us into thinking the map? Can you tell that the map is not the way you would normally look at it? I think you can, yeah, because the turrets look a little bit strange. The artillery platforms look a little bit strange. So that way you could say, it confuses me with the map though. I can't do that. But here comes a support power. Is that mines? No. If that would have been an EMP, which I'm not sure if it was or not, that would have been an EMP. That would have been absolutely perfect. But saying that, he only actually has MiGs to try and clear it up, so they'd have to keep going back and reloading and whatever. So yeah, these quads are AP ammo, so they're going to tear for everything. 1 quad, I think, did get picked off. But here's where the quads could get picked out of position, because they're all kind of here now. The MiGs are going to come in and strike the black market, but I think the black market will still survive on the whole mode. Yeah, just survives. But here's where they could get caught out with the carpet and with these mines here. The quads could have a bit of a bad time. I don't think he's expecting there to be mines there. And if they chase that dozer now, there's going to be a few casualties for the quads if Sexie's not paying attention. So there's mines either side now, so these quads are a little bit trapped. Those mines are going to dissipate, so not so bad. Boycah kind of wants Sexiie to move out now, and he wants him to move out and move over the mines. So the artillery platform has gone down, but is he going to move over the mines? Oh, they cleared just in time. And the carpet does come in. 2 quads have gone down. So actually didn't go so bad for Sexiie. I don't think Sexiie realizes how lucky he was there with the mines. Or maybe he did realize that there were mines there, and maybe that's why he didn't step over it. Boycah's now got a full internet center. I bet you can't wait until they are collecting $10 at a time. Artillery is going to hit another black market. Maybe Boycah's defense idea with these MiGs is not such a bad idea. He's actually not doing too badly against Sexiie at all. The only thing that's a little bit scary is the amount of quads that are out. So like 1 sneak attack in the back of here. But does he have the radar? Does he have a radar van? He has to have a radar van, does he? And he does have a radar van. And he does have the radar ability. So yeah, he could do a sneak attack right in the back of Boycah's base at the worst possible time. And that will really screw Boycah over. So what Boycah wants to do really is maybe...
has been activated.
Does he want to have a few flamers in the back of his base? So when he's using the MiGs, he can use the flamers to kind of defend a sneak attack. Just begin a flame wall as soon as the sneak attack appears. I mean, do you want to do a bunker there? Or a helix is probably the best way to close down one of them. Sneak attack super quick. This side on the right is a little bit open, actually. Probably needs... he needs at least 3 bunkers and 3 gats here to defend this side. Because I feel that's a little bit weak. Even here, I think he needs like at least 3 more gats and 3 more bunkers. Of course, I'm just kidding. But yeah, this side is, all joking apart, this side is open. Of course, Sexiie doesn't know if there's mines there or not, so we can see the map, but he doesn't know if there's mines there or not. Lotus is being chased away by Sexiie. Sexie's tunnel in the middle is being cleared out. But yeah, this side on the right, wide open. 1 quad I think is going to go down. But all the supply trucks and the power is slowly going to go down. But this bunker is pretty full though. He's got 4 inside of it, and there's a carpet as well to back this up. Is he going to kill any quads with that though? I don't think he... Combined with the MiG strike, and the MiG strike is completely annihilated. Does kill quite a few quads though. And actually I think he's going to pick off all of the quads. Amazingly, he is going to pick off all of the quads, but the MiGs suffered heavy losses there. He does have the internet center, so he is able to. But these quads want more though. They're coming in for more losses on both sides, really. These dragon tanks are going to be the best thing to defend. But yeah, more quads going down for Sexiie, with that bunker finally being cracked open of Boycah. So Sexiie is on $625. One market, two markets. But he's well and truly inside of the base of Boycah. Sexiie actually choosing to go back there. Well, Boycah has managed to outcamp a GLA, and now he's placed down the mines there. He's killing his own mines there. That's a bit of a mistake, or a big mistake. But the GAT here, along with that flame wall and with the mines, I'm not sure what Sexie's going to be able to do. He's got 1,600 and two markets. Maybe Boycah has managed to outcamp a GLA Stealth, which again, I know I've said it quite often. Again, it's never quite a rare thing. How often do you see China Vanilla outcamp a GLA Stealth? Because can't say I see that very often. I think I can think of like 2 or 3 replays where that has happened. When players are of the same skill, anyway. So Sexiie is going to attack the border between North Korea and South Korea, the most heavily defended border in the world. Where we've got a garrison building, 2 GATs, 2 bunkers, mines, and 2 RPGs inside of both of the bunkers. That's going to be pretty hard to break through. Even for the AP ammo quad, it's going to be hard. I even wouldn't kill that, to be honest, because that's just going to make the terrain easier for the quads to attack where they want. If you left it there, it splits the quads up when they're attacking, so they can't attack exactly what they want. Artillery is coming in, and is it going to go for the last black market in the base of Sexiie? There is one other market here, and a fake one going up as well. Tunnel being sold off there for Sexiie. That's how you know it's getting desperate. Sexie's looking out for the carpet that's coming in, I think. Or was actually just choosing to go and attack down here in general. But Sexiie is looking like Boycah's definitely ahead. As soon as that internet center gets up to each of the hackers collecting $10 as well, that's going to be when Boycah's going to really come into his time, because his income will be massively ahead of Sexie's at that point. So we've got 415 versus 1730. So Lotus has managed to reveal some of this army, so he knows there's a big stealth army.
Let's start an Inferno.
Maybe if Boycah just wants to seal his victory, maybe he just wants to put like maybe 1 or 2 more RPGs inside of there. Oh, that is very nice. But I mean, what have you got to follow that up with? Oh, the carpet. Here's the carpet. Oh, we got to watch this in cinematic motion. Poor army for Sexiie. Absolutely amazing EMP shot. Considering that was stealthed as well, absolutely amazing shot. So I'm gonna say, just based on that one hit alone, that Sexiie has definitely lost this game. I can't see any way he's going to be allowed back into this. Boycah has managed to successfully camp out and bunker out a GLA Stealth with China Vanilla. So well played to him for that. We've got some red guards out now. He's going to try and get inside of the flame tank that was disabled. Boycah, rather than move out and try and follow that Jarman, has managed to he just wants to stay in his base. He doesn't want to engage at all. I don't know how... Of course, we can see the whole map, and we know that Sexiie doesn't have that many black markets, but Boycah can't know that Sexiie is on so little, surely. So he hasn't got any of the upgrades from the internet center, so he doesn't know where Sexiie stuff is, but there could be stealth black markets all over the place. But I mean, Lotus has been around scouting around, and she won't have seen any, so maybe Boycah knows that he actually is economically ahead at this point. So Lotus is back out now. Game has slowed down a bit, but I mean, Sexiie doesn't have very much. He has like 5 quads in there. I think that's it. But the support powers alone for Vanilla China should be able to win in this game. The only thing is a sneak attack and an anthrax bomb that could change everything. Anthrax bomb here and a sneak attack in the back of the base with no support powers, that could really wreck Boycah's hopes and dreams. Got a bit of a quad pop here, and the Infernos are not in the correct numbers to make a firestorm, so the quads are going to slowly be able to win this engagement, but there are a few quads going down. And remember that Sexiie doesn't have any money to replenish any of these, or to replace them rather. So every quad that he loses, which actually he's doing a good job of preserving most of them, and that one there is going to go down. Or that one there is going to go down, rather. So losses on both sides, but I feel like Sexiie is the one who's not going to be able to replace it. He's only got 2 markets, and it's just not enough. He's got about 4 or 5-ish quads left. Got a radar van there from Sexiie. And he knows there must be an internet center. Surely, yeah, I think he's caught the edge of the internet center there. Got a carpet coming in now. Combined with the MiG, MiG's going to take out the Inferno, and the carpet is going to try and take out the black market, and is not going to succeed. It's going to go down to the hole, but I mean, it's halved Sexie's economy for the time being. Actually, is it? Yeah, he's halved it because there's the other ones there. Sexiie weirdly didn't stealth any of his black markets, I don't think, so maybe that's the reason why a lot of them have been picked off. Again, we're on for a 33-minute game. What is it with 0 Hour in these long games recently? Artillery is coming in, and that's going to hit the last standing black market of Sexiie. That one is rebuilding from the hole. But Sexie's just going to be left against a 5-star Vanilla China with a full internet center. And defense better than Kim Jong-un's. So... and there's a Lotus in front of his command center. Ooh, it's not looking good for Sexiie right now. I think Boycah has managed to do it somehow. I think it's going to be a bit anticlimactic. I think Sexie's just going to be slowly choked out. But is Sexiie going to pull out something like a sneak attack before this gets wrecked? Don't think so. I think he's going to have to sell it. Sold it just in the nick of time. It's so annoying for Sexiie. If I was in that position, just knowing that actually Boycah doesn't have so much, he's just trying to get, you just want to get in the back of the base with the sneak attack. That's the best thing he could have done. But I'm not sure. Was he not 5-star? I don't think he was 5-star because did I see the anthrax bomb either? I don't think I saw the anthrax bomb. If those 2 things that could have come out, it would have changed the game. This has got to be mines. Is that mines again? And it's just like a completely useless attack. So the defense has been breached. I told you we needed another 3 GATs. The defense has well and truly been breached. The Inferno is going to slowly take out that GAT as well. Red guard going down there. The GAT is going to get in range. Oh, sorry, the quad is going to get in range of the GAT. Now this is upgraded to $10 a piece.
Gatling tank, ready for action.
What Boycah probably could do now is just make GATs ECMs, but also get the chain gun upgrade, and then he can use the GATs to try and fight off these quads. That's probably what he wants to try and do. There's an EMP coming in now. Surely has to be an EMP. Maybe that's what Sexiie was trying to do, is trying to lure this out. And he has been successful if that's what he wanted to do. But yeah, I'd like to see chain guns from Boycah. Maybe that's what he's getting now, because he seems to have spent quite a bit of money. Got a carpet coming in now. Killed absolutely nothing though. Even with a disabled quad, it's killed nothing. And this one Inferno cannon has almost single-handedly cleared out all of Kim Jong-un's defense. So a bit of an engagement here, but these Gats without the Gatling upgrade is not going to have much success. But actually he's picked off a load of the quads, and Sexiie doesn't have anything behind this, I don't think. He's got 2 quads left now, and that is absolutely it. The MiG's going to come in now and pick off... It's not going to pick off anything, actually, but this quad here is going to go down. This quad here is pretty much all that Sexiie has left. Command center is up, and an Anthrax bomb is coming. Bit of a trade-off there, so both units going down. So both players left with very minimal units on the field. We've got an Anthrax bomb coming in, and it's going to hit right where it hurts on top of all the hackers. It's going to kill the dozer as well. It's going to cause damage to the dozer. And we've got a sneak attack in the base of Boycah. I don't think Boycah has any support powers to try and defend against this, and I think the toxin is actually very close to all that. Dozer has been left to go down. The tunnel right in the back of the base for Boycah, that's going to be really, really hard to defend. It's literally only support powers that's going to help him against that. Maybe he wants to build a few flamers and whatever. Maybe he wants to build mines there on the airfield. Because if that internet center goes down, then it is definitely going to be... Well, it might not be GG, and the support powers might win it for him, but it's not going to be easy. Sexie's going to try and kill the power. I have no idea how Sexie's still in this game. It's absolutely crazy. Power is going to go down. Boycah's on 1800. It's making more and more gas, but I mean, where's the chain gun upgrade? I didn't like that engagement that he did before, and instead he should have got the chain gun upgrade and then took these kind of engagements where with the ECMs you would easily be able to beat the quads with the chain gun upgrade, and the ECMs he would be able to beat them. He wants to sell off these buildings really because the quads are going to get bounty. Oh, carpet is coming in. He killed his own propaganda center, so it doesn't really matter, but the quads are all going to survive. Maybe what we would have been better doing then is attacking the sneak attacks so the quads actually can't go back in. I can hear a rebel ambush somewhere. A rebel ambush has been spawned over here. But Boycah's still ahead economically. It's literally, this is Sexie's last kind of stand. Got mines coming in, I would imagine. There's mines pretty much everywhere, so these quads do have to be really careful. The artillery, I imagine, is going to be going on the sneak attack. Oh no, the artillery. Where is the artillery? Artillery's going to pick off one quad, but the command center is taking heavy damage. Well, I think actually the Gats and the ECM are going to be able to save this. Mines have killed one of the quads, and another quad going down, another quad going down, and Sexiie GG's. Actually, it was looking a little bit shaky there for Boycah, but he did manage to hold his nerve and hold on. Really, really well played to Boycah. I'm really surprised that he managed to win that with the sheer amount of defense investment that he made. Actually, money collected about the same, probably because Boycah had the oils, whereas Sexiie had more supplies. Units destroyed for Boycah, loads more than Sexiie. Really, really well done. I'm really impressed with Boycah in that game. Really well played, and GG.